we're all familiar with the elimination of federal EV rebates and some of the recent challenges to CARB rules that are placing quite a bit of downward pressure on EV adoption nationally. How can California Department of Transportation work alone or in partnership with CARB to counteract this and again, drive toward making EVs more affordable for drivers and again, more profitable for manufacturers so that there's a business model to want to continue?
Yeah, look, this is an important question. Look, I'll say that our vision and outlook for continuing to be leaders in this space in California, it's still going full speed ahead. We're not backing up. Our long-term visions for what we want to do, especially related to reducing greenhouse gas emissions within the state, addressing public health challenges within the state, the investments and policy decisions we're making in this space very much align with that. So we can't achieve those environmental goals and those public health goals that we have in California. We can't achieve them without this industry. They're intricately linked together. But what's happening at the federal level, I can tell you that we vehemently disagree. We don't think the incentives should have been taken away. Those tax credits should have been taken away. So we have to continue to do our part, everything we can within California. And I'll say it's not just the Department of Transportation. It's the California Air Resources Board. It's the California Energy Commission. It's GoBids, our business, state business entity. It's the PUC, our public utilities entity in California. All of us working together on incentives, on infrastructure, different policies. The governor provided us earlier this year because we knew what was going to be coming from the federal government. Since we said with that executive order, we all needed to continue to be working together to continue to lean in this space. So one of the things we came up with as an idea, one of the entities that I have responsibility and oversight for is an organization called the New Motor Vehicle Board. Very small organization, but they have a lot of engagement with dealers. And so one of the things we found out was that through our New Motor Vehicle Board director, that sometimes when people go to dealers, they're not necessarily finding the help that they necessarily need as it relates to EVs.
Sure.
That the expertise, if you will, sometimes is not present on the ground. That a dealer would say, hey, ICE vehicle, here's what it does, cool buy, but also check out this EV. Here are the details of, how the mileage, the range that you will get, different components of the vehicle. That's really important.
Absolutely.
Part of being able to see sales continue to grow. So our director said, hey, let's come up with a pledge for all the dealers in the state to see, come up with a way to make sure they have an expert, commit to having an expert on hand. And if you do that, if you commit to having an EV expert on hand within your dealership, you join our list of recognized dealerships that are experts in doing the right thing to support California's efforts to clean the environment, support economic development and economic growth. So there are ideas like that that we're pushing forward. And we also have regular meetings with CARB and all those other partners I mentioned, UC, CDC, again, to continue to lean in on the governor's executive order and implementing the actions that it's called for. So we're not backing off in any way. The commitments that we have to continue to see the EV market, the ZEV market, I should say, the ZEV market in California grow.
Because you have to throw hydrogen fuel cell vehicles in there too.
Absolutely. It's about the ZEV market, not just
the EV market.
Not just the EV market.